Hello, my phone's a little bit charged, but I didn't finish eating my food last night because even though I'm fat and I have a humongous gut, I'm like 6 to 7 months pregnant, but I have no baby in me. But I'm finishing up some more of my food from yesterday that I made, even though it's like days old. The peppers are okay, even though they're kind of overly cooked. Not too much. They're still alright. But they are too much, though. The chicken, I got to eat the chicken breasts off the chicken rotisserie. That was mediocre. It wasn't bad. I got to eat that. That's my favorite part because it's the white the white meat. I'm not crazy about the legs, thighs, or wings. And that's what I'm going to toss out because it was spoiled to begin with because it was the ones that they mark down and they freeze, from the night before, and they mark them down. So I got the ones that were from the previous day or night, but they end up poisoning them and putting some whatever is in the ingredients in the seasoning. It turns the chicken to like a mush. So it helps to spoil it. Especially like the lemon pepper. Not the pepper, but the lemon. The lemon does something to the meat over time. That's why you have to eat it quick. You can't when you cook things a certain way, they have a shorter or longer lifespan. Look at these people, man. All these women that work for 7-Eleven and all this, they're vaping. I can't even afford to fucking eat. How are these people living in a home or wherever they're living? And maybe they're not. Maybe they're at a campsite and they're working, but they're vaping their money away. That shit's expensive. How the fuck they affording to eat and buy personal hygiene, wash their clothes, laundry detergent, all this? Y'all people, the laundry detergent they got out nowadays don't even fucking clean the clothes. Don't even have a smell to it. It's nothing but a concoction. It don't do nothing to the clothes. Cause even I don't wash a full load sometimes. And I use the old-fashioned washing machines. They still don't get the fucking clothes clean. You gotta scrub them. The washing machines don't even get the clothes clean. The fucking, that's because I get stains all over my clothes or from food because I have the plate on my lap, so all the, whatever leaks outside, the carrots, all these little crumbs, all the things I might spill if it has sauce or whatever, but the bread is stale because I bought it 2 or 3 days ago and I didn't get to eat it because God and the devil fucking me up. So now the bread is stale. That was the one from last night I didn't get to eat. So that's a quarter of the loaf of bread. That's the other part that I just finished eating. So I've already ate, a little less than half. And it's stale because today is the last day. Actually, April 4th. And I've had it for like 2 days already, 3 days already. I threw out 2 other loaves already this month, in a week. In a week's time, I've already thrown out 2 loaves. Another one of these that wasn't sliced and one that was sliced. So, God wants me to give him my money? Fuck you. I need money to live and eat. Y'all keep raising the prices. It's fucking me out of my life. So now I gotta worry about you motherfuckers trying to fuck those that are trying to fuck us. And it's a bunch of fuckery going on. Yet they're up doing well because they're in all the jobs of the non-conducive jobs that are taking all of our lives from us because of your money and the so-called thing money. I don't have enough of it. Okay? Y'all, they made me get into accidents. I had to buy a side fender. I had to buy a tool set. I had to buy windshield wipers. I had to buy, there was something else I had to buy. The battery charger. I had to buy a jack to do my tire now I just got 2 new tires 2-3 months ago before I came up here, and they got a screw in it already. And that was like a month ago. So now I have to go and have it patched. I need brakes on all 4 of my wheels. I need the whole shit and caboodle. I don't have the money for all that, because now we're talking about like $4,000 for the whole 4 tire set, wheel set. I ain't got $4,000. $4,000 I put down on a new vehicle. I won't have to worry about fixing anything. Your money system is cockeyed. It's leading to war. We've been in all these little battles. Now all them battles over the past 2,025 years, or since the last war, we're now heading into another war. Every 50 years, every century, there's a war because of the way in which we live, or think we're living, rather. Because the way we're living is not living. We're all working and living according to sin. And y'all are taking sin as it being life. So now everybody's mad at everybody and trying to fuck everybody and fuck themselves, and they don't know it. And the system of fuckery is taking everybody out. I sit back watching all these celebrities and singers and famous people and whatnot chasing the money. Just like us poor people out here chasing the money on the non-conducive jobs. And there's not enough of them to supply everybody with a job. Then you got the people that are managing these so-called, whatever you want to call businesses, and they're greedy and they're taking all the money for themselves while they're paying the worker to work and make them rich. When the feeder, the ground feeders, the bottom, the ocean feeders, you know, the ones that go around sucking up the mold and mildew and all the crumbs that fall on the bottom, all of us people are dying, and the ones that are making all the money off of us dying and doing all the work for them to get money, they're out fucking around, getting high, getting drunk, sleeping with this one, with that one, with this one, with that one. They're at the restaurants getting poisoned because, oh, I don't have to do nothing. I got money. I could go and have somebody make my food. I could go. That ain't living. Because you know what you're doing? You're paying them to poison you. Because they want your life. Because you're abusing your life, your blessings of having money, and you're not even using the money for what it's for. You want more money, and it's just it's going on a quicker washing, drying, spinning cycle. Okay, we're washing ourselves. Yeah, we're washing ourselves dirty with dirty shit, and we think we're going in life. We're going in the cycle of life. When we're in the cycle of death, then we got to go through the rinse, and we get shook up, and then we get spun because in the things in which we think we're going about living, the way we're living, we go in this speedy cycle of being spin dried until we die because of how we are living, the things that we're doing in the way and we're operating. You don't understand shit. Yous aren't even preaching the word right. And I wanted to go live, but I had to go number 2. I was thirsty. Now the soda was good for a couple days, up until I started to buy it again. When the devil realized I started to buy it again, it took about 2 days because I go to one particular 7-Eleven. But now, what they do is, when I was first buying it, it was very sweet. It was very dark. It wasn't even very sweet. They do it even with the canned soda. I used to only drink like Dr. Pepper, Sprite, maybe ginger ale. But I would switch it up every now and then. And sometimes I'd buy the can, sometimes I'd buy it from 7-Eleven, depending on which I got more out of, for the lesser money. Because I didn't have a lot of money, because I had to pay child support, I had to survive with a bicycle, I had to worry about people sabotaging me, I had to worry about when I was asleep at the bus stops, or when my bicycle was outside at the library, locked up. I had to worry about trying to visit with my son to spend. I was only getting $700 back then. I paid about $350 in child support. Then I had to give God money for allowing me to have a way to survive, because my family murdered me. They left me on the streets to die. They abandoned, abused me, neglected me, rejected me, because I didn't fit into their smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, licking routine. Because that stuff I didn't want. I shouldn't have to, in order to have a family, I shouldn't have to, or to be a part of my family, I shouldn't have to lower myself down to their standards. Because I want food. I want healthy food that's going to keep me alive and keep me healthy. I don't want this smoking, drinking, drugging, sexing, partying, fucking, sucking, dicking, licking that everybody's trading in for their food as their food source. They're killing themselves. But then yet, they're the ones making all the money in the jobs, and they still have their beauty, because God has not cursed them yet. Whereas I'm the one that suffered because of these people doing the wrong things with their money and wanting the American dream of having a family, but not doing the work, the homework, the research, and the study to equip and establish and ready and prepare themselves. What's that? They don't know nothing about that. There's nothing up here. It's hollow. Knock, knock. Anybody home? Knock, knock. I don't hear anything. Do you? Knock on your head. Is there anything there? Do you hear anything? Do you feel anything? Are you thinking, oh, why am I knocking on my head? Well, why do I feel like I have to knock on my head? Because the world is a crazy place. Y'all are a bunch of stupid fuck-ups. And you're causing us to lead to a war that yous are not going to survive. Because you think your money got going to save you. You think your homes are going to save you. No, honey. Not when war comes. War is going to... Now, when we go to war, we're going to lose many people because of the way we live. You got thousands and thousands and thousands of people living in these high-rise apartments and working in these high-rise buildings. War is going to be easy to take everybody out. But it's still not going to fix the problems, because now we got all these buildings that have to hold all these workers for so-called jobs so they can make money so they can buy food. Or so they could go out and smoke, drink, drug, sex, and party and make more babies, that there's not going to be enough food to feed them. Then the children are going to retaliate back against their parents, like they're doing, because the parents are not doing the right thing. The parents think they had children out of love just by fucking their partners. That ain't love, honey. That's fucking. Learn some English language, or learn your own language. Go buy a dictionary, an English or Spanish dictionary, and then you tell me. Come back to me and say, oh, you know what? You're right. I realize this. I see it. I see what you're talking about. But nobody's doing. They're like, she's crazy. She don't know what she's talking about. Oh, you'll see soon. You're going to see soon. God is showing you pretty soon. Little by little. And if we don't change our ways, that's soon going to be us. He's showing us what's going to happen to us next in the United States. If we continue, see, they followed our example. Now, we are seeing them and what is happening to them, because God is gracing the United States, because we're the ones that are, I don't even know how to describe it, and I don't even know if that's even accurate. I gotta breathe. So, what's happening? My garlic, my watered down garlic. Sirens. 118. In reverse, that's how much my son weighed at birth. I don't know what that siren is representing. It could mean that they have... That's an ambulance. Like the one in Mr. and Mrs. Smith. In Meet Joe Black. And is that going in the direction of Orlando? I can't remember which way is which. I don't want to eat a whole piece of ginger. And that's like the core. The part I couldn't grate no more. That was starting to go bad and get thick from being out. It turned like rubbery. I'm full. That's what's left. But then I got a whole nother bowl down there that has the rest of the chicken. Still some of the breast in it. Because I didn't take it all off the bone. Oops. I got so many cockroaches. I put new roach motels down. But I gotta buy more. I don't have any more. I only had two left out of my other package. I don't know if I'm gonna make it to church tomorrow. Yeah, this chicken, see, it's bad. That one's still good, but the other part of it is mushy and nasty. And I don't need to eat because I don't need my tummy to hurt. This part is still good. I got wishbone. The vertebrae, the back or whatever. The wing. Well, that's it for my rotisserie chickens. I won't be buying them no more. It's starting to go bad. I can taste the taste of it, and it's mushy. That one's starting to get a little mushy. I'm done. That's garbage. Let me put that back in that bowl. That's garbage. That's all going in the garbage. That's all going in the garbage. In the garbage. No, we don't want the bones in there. Want a wishbone? If I plant them, will it grow another chicken? Yeah, that's going in the garbage. I don't need that. That's all garbage. Buggy, go ahead. Go eat. Go ahead. Go ahead. Jump in there. Yo, these motherfuckers are doing Spider-Man, yo. These motherfucking bugs. They're crawling up on my passenger seat and jumping onto my bowl. Or they jump from the bowl to the seat. Do you see it? Look. Because that's a piece of chicken that it was on my finger and I kind of, it moved because it saw my, what you doing there, little buggy? That's like a teenager buggy. An adolescent buggy. It's eating my piece of chicken. You getting your meal? Oh, but you smell what's in the bowl. Look at that. You seen that? You seen how it just reached over and went into my bowl? That's okay. It's going in the garbage anyway. So, bye-bye. Enjoy your last meal, Buggy. It's going in the garbage. I gotta pour it into a bag. And that's what I'm eating. That's the leftover. Next time I go live, I'm going to remove these comments because they're distracting me. Let me put the chicken back in there and I'll just eat that. I don't even want the bread. Fuck the bread. I had enough bread. I'm gonna have to get another. Well, at least I got to eat my carrots. You see, I got to eat my carrots. So about 3/4 of the bag of carrots. So out of 6 bags of carrots, I got to eat like 3/4 of one bag. Of one bag out of the 6. At $1.39 a bag. Except one of them was only 98 cents because they were on sale at Aldi's right before St. Patty's Day. So let me drink my watered down soda that's poisoned, that the ice already melted from. So it's not cold anymore. It's still dark, but it doesn't taste like soda because they put a chemical in it that took away from the flavor of the soda. There's no flavor to it. It's just, we're drinking corn syrup and food coloring. That's all it is. It ain't even no taste. And this is killing us. I want to drink fresh fruit juices made at home. I can't do that because I don't have a home. I don't have a blender. I don't have a food processor. I don't have a juicer. I don't have an electrical outlet. I don't have a generator. I don't have one of those converter thingies because the battery, I would go through car batteries like crazy. I don't drive enough to keep charging my battery and alternator, or vice versa, whatever charges one or the other, whatever. So I can't have all that stuff because I don't drive all that way to be able to keep it charged so I can use it. And I don't have an electrical outlet. Now, at some of the parks, they do have a place you could charge your things or plug in to get the thing. But they charge you. I don't have the money for that. My car is on its last fucking leg right now. And if I don't go to church tomorrow, I'm fucked. Because I don't think this car is going to last another week. Thanks to my so-called family. They fucked me out of my life. You know, that father and mother and I love you business? No, not true. That's why kids are leaving home at 14, 15, 16 years old or even younger, because their mommies and daddies don't have enough to take care of them. So because they went by the recipe of lust to have the children. They didn't follow the recipe of love or for them to pass down some love. You know what I'm saying? All they do is passing down lust. And lust turns to dust. Oh, that's a good one. Lust turns to dust. I like that one. I like that. Now I gotta make one for love. What does that mean? Love, dove, slow and steady, wins the race. Oh, this soda is poisoned. I can't drink this. So now they wasted $1 on me because I bought a soda and I can't drink it because it's poison. It doesn't even taste like Dr. Pepper. It's like dirty water. I'm drinking it though because I have to. And I didn't want to put ice in it, and I did. I wanted to get a separate cup of ice for my ice water and my bottle of water. So the ice that I put in this watered it down even more to where it's not doing nothing for my sugar level. So now I have to spend another $2 for my sugar level, either on chocolate or ice cream or cookies, so I can use my melted Nestle Crunch. Just don't taste like Dr. Pepper. It's like watered down nothing. It's not even that bubbly. It's a little bit. It comes out all bubbly and very little coloring and flavor. And they do that so they can make more money off of a box of syrup, of soda, the fructose, the flavoring. They set it at a lower number to only let out a little bit just to color the soda, the carbonation, and it doesn't even taste like soda. Right now, I wish I was drinking a freshly homemade strawberry slushie or juice with real strawberries with ice, or in a smoothie with bananas or kiwi. No, I can't do that. I could, but I can't afford to do that. See, there's a difference. You got a package of kiwis that are $5, $6, $7 for like 6 kiwi. Then the strawberries are like $3 or $4. I can't afford to spend $10, $20 a day to eat. I have to stretch $20 out a month. That's why I eat Walmart bread and spinach and cheese. And the cheese is fake and artificial. It ain't even cheese. It's flour. It's all these other ingredients to make it look like cheese. It ain't real cheese. Like that girl said in the video I shared earlier this morning, before I fell asleep. And I didn't even wash my face with bleach. I still got that boo-boo. That boo-boo, that boo-boo. The boo-boo's under there. The one behind my ear. See? I have 2 of them. And then I have that one. And I still have the ones up there not going away yet. And on my eye. They still haven't gone away yet. Why? Because I don't get to eat the healthy food I buy. Because it goes in the garbage. My 4 apples, my 4 Granny Smith apples that I bought 2 months ago, they're going in the garbage because they're rotten. Because I got tired of eating my oatmeal and apples because I can only eat so much of that. And then I didn't get tired of it. I wanted to eat it, but then they made me sick and I had to have bread. So, see, they're ruining my diet by poisoning me so I can't eat. They're very strategic. They're not strong. They're strategic. They're killing me. That's why I snitched on my daddy, because he sold me out to the world. He sold me out to the world. And all they did was tear me apart. Like animals. And because I'm white, they're trying to eliminate me so they could take over. So my daddy sold himself out by being a gangster. And now sold me out. Now my son is being recruited. Only God knows what's happening to him. I don't know. He's not answering my calls. He won't listen to his messages. My gut is so... I need to go buy some, whatchamacallit. I got all this medicine for my condition, but I can't use it properly because they don't give me the right amount in the tube, and I've been using it on my face, and that's why it's healed this much. Otherwise, I would have looked like the movies where they have the characters with all bloody faces and wounds and sores. That was me back in the day before I had a car. It was a lot worse because I didn't have the medicine all the time. They would only give me one tube of it because nobody has ever had a severe case like me. Or if they did, they passed away in their suffering or whatever. But I gotta stop holding my breath. I gotta go. I can't talk to you people. I can't. Good riddance. Goodbye. Go figure it out yourselves. I'm not giving you the answers. Fuck off. Not until I get my life back with my son. I don't want a dick. I don't want a pussy. You know what? I don't even want my son back. I don't want my life back. I want vengeance and retaliation from against those that fucked me out of my life. That's what I want. I don't give a shit about no blessings. It's too late for the blessings. The blessings should have came in the beginning. Y'all killed me. I don't want no blessings. I don't want to save any of your asses. Y'all didn't save me.